Hello, I'm calling Frédéric Crestin-Billet. I am the owner and the founder of Maison Sajou, also known as Madame Sajou. So today you will discover with me the great embroidery I made about the history of Maison Sajou. I created it for the 10th anniversary of Maison Sajou. So here you have the logo. In fact, in its history, Sajou had several logos that you can see here, but this is the one I choose, to continue the company now. And in fact, I didn't change anything, it was nice, well designed like this. So I choose to use this one. So here you have the different step of the history of Maison Sajou and the different places where it was when it was in Paris, and then when I relaunched it in Versailles. So here where I speak to you today. And here you have an evocation of the shop we had in Paris. Several of you perhaps knew it, but we had to close it after COVID because it was too difficult, So this shop is closed now. So here you have an evocation of the scissors. So the iconic ones, which are made with mother of pearl or tortoiseshell like material looking like this, Here you have the little monster, which are also very famous, the Eiffel Tower ones. Here you have the symbol, which are made in the same material than the scissors. Here you have a little evocation of our world of haberdashery. So the little famous rosette with glass-headed pins. Here you have an evocation of our ribbons, the collection couture, ribbon with Eiffel Tower season and so on. Here you have the little things we sell for a press fastener and little buttons. Here you have an evocation of Mr. Sajou little albums, because Mr. Sajou had the good idea when it started its company to print little designs, for making cross stitch. And at a time where you could only find hand painted, watercolor painted model, which were very expensive. So he had the good idea to print them and to everybody be able to buy them. Here you have an evocation of our embroidery thread, cotton embroidery thread, calling Rotor du Nord. So Rotor, it means twisted, and North, because this is made in the north of France. So Rotor du Nord cotton embroidery thread. Here you have an evocation of filo chinois, because as a lot of you know, I sell all the product filo chinois, and not only, because when this trademark was relaunched, I redesigned all the packaging, all the labels, and I decided with the owner of filo chinois all the range of colors for all the threads. Here you have a Sajou label. Here you have an evocation of all the thread cards, so to wind your thread around them. It's an old tradition in French haberdashery to have a lot of thread cards. Here you have a Sajou embroiderer that you can find this design in color or in monocolor in several old Sajou albums. So I put it here. And here you have a little monkey, because in French, Sajou, this is also the name of a little monkey. So I find, funny to make a little glimpse to Sajou. And here you have a lot of little designs to make the border, which are little designs coming from collectible Sajou albums. So this big embroidery is to make, of course, to stitch. And it's presented on a large poster like this. So it's very easy, to make, and very easy to follow the design to make them. And behind, you have all the explanation and a lot more that I gave you in this video, with the history of a lot of our products, and of course technical information to make the embroidery, and to make it easier, you know, beside each design, I put again the colors you have to use for each little design, so you don't have to look a lot for making this. And so from this big embroidery, I propose a lot of smaller little fancy works than you can make, and they're coming from this big embroidery. In the video, after the video, I will give you the link, you know, to go to all the on our website, to go to the category where you can find all the history of Maison Sajou haberdashery little kit, embroidery kit you can find here. Sorry for my English.